swear I don't care nothing about them. Swear I don't care nothing.
I swear I don't care nothing about them.
I swear I don't care nothing about them. Swear I don't care nothing about them. Yeah, yeah.
Back at you with another one. Game gonna be the game. I'm your host T Ross. I got the coldest co-host with me in the city, K Crump. Y'all know what it is. Let's get it in, bro. All right, today's episode, man. I want to talk about success, man. I was having a conversation with this young lady, and she was telling me that I talk about success a lot, and she felt like it really wasn't that important. That you know, like money ain't everything, you know, and so I want to know what's your point of view. You know what I'm saying? How important is success to you, or what does it mean to you?
Right. See, and that's a good question right there. I like the second part of that question because success is different to everybody, or maybe it's just different. Uh, there's different factions of success, or like different phases of success. You got financial success, or what I'm saying.
But
A
we
lot
talk
of
about
people
mostly
see.
financially. I think that's what she was gearing to it, like
Okay,
leaning towards.
okay. I mean, so we can talk finances. But it's even then. It's what's your purpose? You know what I'm saying? What purpose you trying to serve? What's your goal? You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying in life? Like, are you trying to, like, a lot of people work for success for their kids, and you know what I'm saying? They want to build stuff for their kids and leave something for them to inherit and all of that kind of stuff. And I
yeah,
believe in that, but not to the point where it started to mess with your health. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people out here, missing a lot of sleep. I'm one of them. I ain't gonna lie. But I miss
yeah,
sleep because, you know what I'm saying, I got myself in a situation where now I got bills I gotta pay. So it's not even so much as I want to leave my kids something, but I'm more
yeah.
like I don't need a whole lot. I'm satisfied with the simple stuff in life. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Right.
really, I travel a little bit. Not too far and all. I don't like flying and all that. So, my idea of success is, you
Yeah,
know, having enough to where
yeah.
uh, I don't have to, I ain't struggling. You know what I'm saying? My bills on auto pay. You know what I'm saying? My
Right.
kids got what they need, and just seeing my family happy. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
satisfied with life, but not spoiling them. I still want them to know the true meaning of hard work and all of that kind of stuff. So my idea of success is uh, not just having the money, but you know um, teaching my kids about money. You know what I'm saying? How to, and when it comes to finances, but teaching them about, finances and how to deal with money uh and that it's not, about having it, but what you're doing with it. You know what I'm saying? And that
Right.
you got to work hard for anything in life, period. So
Right.
my idea is success is not just leaving something for my kids financially. It's more so the wisdom that I can get of my kids, you know what I'm saying, and teaching them
Right.
about, how to make money work for them, you know what I'm saying, and all of that kind of shit. So, it's not all about just gaining the money, you know what I'm saying, just, gaining the wealth or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, uh, it's about being savvy, man, being self
Yeah.
sufficient. You know what I'm saying?
What?
So, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I feel. Well, to me, like you know what I'm saying, and I feel like to each his own, or whatever. But you know what I'm saying, I struggled a lot. You know what I'm saying, growing up or whatever. You know what I'm saying, and it comes from being poor or whatever. You know what I'm saying. And I feel like I don't never want my kids to have to go through nothing that I went through. You know what I'm saying. So I strive for success on the daily. At the end of the day, it's important to me for that reason. You know what I'm saying. Also, I feel like this, man. That if God didn't want me to be successful, or He didn't want me to achieve financial success, I feel like it wouldn't be on my mind every day. You know what I'm saying? I'll wake up like the next man with something else on his mind. But pretty much, you know what I'm saying, I think about it a lot to the point sometimes it get draining. You know what I'm saying? So I do understand, you know what I'm saying, other people feel like, you know what I'm saying, there's other more important things out there than money. And it is. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I feel like you can live a beautiful life with this. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't based on morals and principles, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like this world that we living in is kind of like they created it so like you can't do nothing without money. They charging you for here water, here they charging you for oxygen. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, so I feel like you can't do nothing without money. And to me, success, I don't look at success as a certain level of money. I don't got to get $1 million or $100 million. I ain't got to be that dude or whatever. It ain't got to be like I need all of the money in the world or nothing like that. It's just more so I want to be comfortable enough to be able to do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. Tomorrow, if I want to wake up and fly to the DR, I want to be able to do it with no problem. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like tomorrow, if I want to fly to Jamaica or whatever, you know what I'm saying, whichever country, it don't matter. I'm going on a shopping spree or just fly to LA or New York, it don't matter. I feel like for a stress reliever or whatever it is, I want to be successful enough to be able to do that whenever I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And not just sit back throughout life and work, make somebody else rich. Because if I work at this company 40, 50 years, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be the generated them $1 million or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or they're going to be made millions off me or whatever they've been made. I feel like that's a lot of time to dedicate to somebody else when you ain't going to receive nothing out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know the older folks, they stress about whatever, 401k and these systems like this or whatever, but that only go to the wife. You know what I'm saying? That don't really go to the kids. It's like when I die, I want my kids to at least be able to do whatever they want to do whenever they want to do it. Me working a job can't get me there. So I try to focus on the entrepreneur world, even though it's much harder. Don't get me wrong. Like shit, it's much more headache and more stress and all that being an entrepreneur than it is a job because of the security of it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a man, so you know most men don't never focus on security no ways. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to go get it whichever way it got to come, pretty much. So I mean that's just me, man. I feel like the people who don't care about it, to each his own, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Me, I want to travel the world. I want to see things, man. I want to live life. You know what I'm saying? I want to be on yachts and shit too. You know what I'm saying? I want to fly private jets. I want to fly, you know what I'm saying? The fly rides and the fly whatever. And I know that it take a certain level of money to get there, and I want to get to that point pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I think I just, you know what I'm saying. I value energy more so than
Mm-hmm.
money because I feel like all based on the energy that you're putting out. You know what I'm saying. I feel like it's a domino effect. I feel like
Right,
it's a formula to uh attaining whatever level of financial success or financial freedom that you looking for. You know what I'm
right.
saying. And I feel like a lot of the variables to that formula
Mm-hmm.
are not really uh are not really based on money or finances at all. I feel like in order for things to start going the way that you want them to go in your life, in order to start receiving them blessings, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? If you want to call it that, uh, you gotta be doing right. You know what I'm saying?
Put out good energy. Yeah, oh
You
yeah.
got to be doing right by other people and right by yourself and right by, you know what I'm saying? As long as you putting out that positive energy and trying and
Yeah.
working on yourself, you know what I'm saying? And staying true to yourself, you know what I'm saying? I feel like those are factors that, you know what I'm saying, kind of, contribute to, you know, your success in life, period. I feel like success is, positive, um, positive results. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I feel like success is. Positive results. It's whatever like you set a goal, you know what I'm saying, and you achieve that goal. That's success. You know what I'm saying? For
Right.
that, that one goal that you set, you were successful in achieving that goal. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I feel like when in every phase of your life, you know what I'm saying, if you setting goal, whether you setting goals or not, you know what I'm saying, as long as you putting out positive energy and you getting positive results, you know what I'm saying, then you're gonna receive your blessings. You know what I'm saying? As
Right.
long as you're not doing them, strictly for that reason, to receive a blessing. You know what I'm saying? A
Right.
lot of people will do that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna go and do this for you because I know I'm gonna get my blessing back. You know what I'm saying? I know it's gonna come back to me. So you know what I'm saying? I feel like as long as you got a good heart and you doing things based on that, and you know what I'm saying, just out of the kindness of your heart, you know what I'm saying, you genuine. You know what I'm saying, and all of your actions, it's all gonna fall into place. I, the only way I feel like the only way, that's the only way to be like, and even uh when you trying to get anything positive out of life, I think the people biggest problem is being in denial, bro, and not being they self.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying, and all of that, and you will never get. See, it's hard to say that, and for people to understand it because they see on TV what they putting on a facade, and they getting all the money in the world. Just because you
Hmm.
get money don't mean you blessed. You know what I'm saying,
Right.
or that you favor by your higher power, or you know what I'm saying, nothing like that. A lot of people are put in places uh because of, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be the government's agenda or the devil agenda, however you want to look at it. A lot of people put in place to control the masses. You know what I'm saying? To keep you going, moving in that direction, because that's what the superpowers want you. You know what I'm saying? That's how they want you moving. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
they put somebody in place to influence you. You know what I'm saying? To keep wearing them clothes, or keep drinking that liquor, or keep smoking that weed, or popping them pills, or you know what I'm saying? And it's working. You know what I mean? Obviously,
Hmm.
you're seeing it all over the place. So it's, if you moving like that, those people are not necessarily successful. They not, you know what I'm saying? They find that they probably have achieved financial freedom, but shit,
Hmm.
money is the root of all evil at the end of the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think
Yeah.
about that. Money is a man-made entity, bro. Anything to me that's man-made, you're not about to make me work for something that you created because you're not my higher power. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? In order for me to strive to, uh, I'm doing it because this is the life that's been created. But had I not had kids, or you know what I'm saying, had the financial responsibilities that I have, I wouldn't work as
Hmm.
much as I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not working to necessarily get rich. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe in putting my life on the line for money. A lot of people out here do anything for it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no limits. So, you know, to me, that's a question of your integrity. You know what I'm saying? How far are you
Yeah.
willing to go for money? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, is you gotta be careful when you're speaking about, you don't want to talk so much about money, or think so much about it, where you find yourself, or your everyday life is revolving around money. And a lot of people
Right.
are like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are
Yeah.
like that because they feel like, oh yeah, this it's the race. You know what I'm saying? This is what this is what life is about. It's the purpose. So they
Mhm.
chasing money every day of their life, and they end up missing out on so much. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Whether it be they love life, or they family, or what I'm saying, you look up and see a lot of these rich folks, billionaires, millionaires, whatever they is, ain't got nobody that really love them around them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they never really put much effort into those relationships,
Right.
with those people who really care about them. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? They was too
And,
busy chasing the bread.
yeah. I mean, and I feel you like 100%. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like I said before, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if God didn't want me to be successful, I feel like, what I'm saying, it wouldn't be on my mind as much as it is. You know what I'm saying? As far as people putting it in front of everything, I do get that too, because that is a problem when you. So I believe in you control the money, don't let the money control you. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got a lot of people out here. Like you said, they'll do anything for money. I done seen folks like off their parents, do whatever. That wild shit they doing in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much some people, like you said, have no limits when it comes to money, and that's when it becomes a problem, because at the end of the day, you willing to sacrifice your integrity, you willing to sacrifice pretty much everything you stand for money. That's when it's a problem. Like you said,
Mhm.
money is the root of all evil. Me personally, I don't feel like that. I don't feel like money is the root of all evil. I feel like being broke, lack of having money, is the root of all evil. When you don't have money, that's when you start creating evil. You know what I'm saying? You robbing people, snatching purses, selling dope, stealing, or whatever you doing. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have money. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if things was built off morals and principles, then shit, so a lot of us would be good, but it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because they done made it so to the point where we need this to do pretty much anything we got to do in life. And like you said, you know what I'm saying? I understand that to the T. Like, uh, you you working for a purpose to take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? You ain't working and doing all this extra work just to say I got some extra money. You know what I'm saying? Sacrificing the time and the whatever the time you could be spending with your family. You know what I'm saying? Is the most valuable, because you don't know when you're gonna leave this earth. So I do understand that, but at the end of the day, I feel like, as me, as being a black man, you, as us, as a race, we've been on the bottom too long. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's another side that a lot of us will never get to see. Never ever. So you grow up your whole life in whatever, these little small towns or a city or whatever, and then you don't never go outside of that. It's like you boxed in that one little area. Not saying that means something or don't mean something, because I feel like we was just put on earth to carry life on. You know what I'm saying? Create kids, and they create new life, and then they create new life, and they create new life. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, while you here, you do want to experience some of the luxuries of the things that's on earth while you here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's unfair for everybody else to experience it but us. You know what I'm saying? Why we the only ones can't really experience it there on its highest level, though. You know what I'm saying? Without doing something that's gonna compromise your integrity. You know what I'm saying? To get to that point. You know what I'm saying? When at the end of the day, even with money, right? You could be able to go see your family whenever you want to go see your family. Most of the time, I don't think people take. I think we take for granted, and I am too. You know what I'm saying? We only human, but we don't even get a chance to see our family like we supposed to see them. You know what I'm saying? Picture you having a certain amount of money and knowing you ain't gonna never go broke. You can go see them whenever you want to go see them. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of negatives with money. I get it, but we got to look at the positives too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you might want to. Because I know you said a while back that you ain't the type of person that really like to travel. But me personally, I like to travel. I'm gonna need some money to travel though. I can't travel off hopes and prayers, and I don't believe in that traveling once or twice a year because my boss let me bullshit. That to me, that ain't really living life. Because when you come back, you just about broke. You're mad because you can't pay the bills and all this. So it's like we want to do these things. It's like, but we don't got the resources, the financial institutions that will help us get to this next level so we can experience these things. And I feel like that's unfair. You know what I'm saying? Especially when our ancestors built this country for nothing, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So, but
Yeah,
I do,
I mean,
because it's a I guess a double edged sword. Over here you got the goods, and over here you got the bads.
yeah,
But
it's always
there
gonna be
ain't no right
pros
way
and
to look at it.
cons to it's always gonna be pros and cons to any, you know what I'm saying, any situation or
Mm-hmm.
any I mean everywhere. Like you could take all of the good things in the world that you think are good, and I can name some bad things about 'em, you know what I'm saying, some bad qualities about them, or you know what I'm saying, vice versa. Take all the things you think might be bad, You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Guns, for example, but they protect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's always pros and cons, but at the same time, you got to think that for when it comes to money, it's tangible, bro. It can be taken away. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not doing the right things with it, it's really not
Mm-hmm.
worth what people make it seem like. It's not valuable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you're not doing the right, if you just running through the bread, if you just like our people do, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times when they see some money, they go spend it right away on jewelry. They don't invest it, flip it. They don't do none of that. They go spend it right away
Yeah,
on the
but
on the
they do that
worst
because
type of shit that depreciate in value as soon as you buy it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but see, that's lack of knowledge though, cause it's lack of knowledge because at the end of the day, like on one end, you like we some of the most brilliant people probably ever hit this planet, right? And then on another end, it's like we the dumbest too. We the ones who no, that's taught, like that's trained. Somebody training you to do this. See what I'm saying? And you just following suit instead of thinking for yourself. But when you start thinking for yourself, you start opening your own mind. That's when things will change with that. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, none of that's really important either. If we want to, you know what I'm saying? Think about it. Money ain't important. Well, hell, why the clothes so important? Why I gotta have 50 pair of shoes in the closet? Why I got to go out there every week celebrating, and I ain't celebrating shit with being broke, because it ain't like I'm goddamn going home to goddamn $200,000-$300,000 or something. I'm going out every weekend at the club, coming home stunning for the people that's in the neighborhood, and then coming home broke again. Working
Well,
my extra 40, 50 hours to do it again. It's like we dedicating all our time. We go to work for 40, 50, 60 hours to stunt and give all our money back away. When you got these other people, they go to work 40, 50, 60 hours to try to put the money over here and figure out what to do with the money. Somebody's telling you this. This got to be trained. And I done seen it so many times. I done seen parents not even pay their light bill because they want their kids to have the Jordans. How important this Jordan is to you. Think about it. Why my kids need the Jordan? They don't even know nothing about Jordan. They never seen them play a day in their life. That's taught
mhm.
behavior. I seen somebody tell me about her child. He wasn't no more than about 5 or 6. She told me that, yeah, he don't rock nothing but Air Forces and J's. No, you told him that. He don't know nothing about that. You told him that that was the cool shit to rock, right? So he trusted your word and started rocking that. But that ain't nothing he just popped up with out of his own head, man. I don't want to rock nothing but J's. You ain't never seen the man play. So you don't know nothing about it. We got to start learning better. That's why I say it's us. It's trying to start blaming us. We need to start thinking better now. Nah, bro, that ain't even you ain't even thinking at all. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna leave your kids? That? Tell him to worship materialistic things his whole life? That way every check he get, he blow it on this bullshit. Next thing you know, he got nothing. Then he gonna leave nothing to his kids? Because that's exactly what we doing. At least the old folks was leaving us a house to stay in. Had somewhere to lay our head or something. We ain't leaving ours nothing. For real. Teaching them how to
Yeah.
buy shoes and clothes. Look good. Look, man, as long as you look good, that's all that count. Bank account ain't nothing. House ain't really nothing. As long as you look good, though. And that's our problem. We need to start focusing on how we look. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, stop focusing so much on how you look and start focusing on what's more important. It's too hard out here in this world for us to be still in the same situation. Cause we done came so far. I get the credit what credit due. Yeah, we done came a long way. But to think on a certain level and still be thinking on that level, it's kind of insane to me. It's insane, bro. It's almost like we don't have no brains for ourselves. Cause you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but it's hard to just fault the people that we speaking about. When you grow up in a family that's struggling,
mm-hmm.
some people don't even get to, finish school. You know what I'm saying? Because they gotta quit
Right,
school to start helping generate money for the household. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Uh, or watch their younger siblings or little cousins because somebody else
right,
got to go to work to, you know what I'm
right.
saying? Ain't nobody there with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's a lot of situations like that. Or a lot of situations like, you grow up in a household where ain't no structure, you know what I'm saying? The mama and daddy ain't never there or rarely there. So as a kid, you gonna run around and do what you want to do, especially if ain't no guidance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or discipline, or you know what I'm saying? None of that type of shit. And even a lot of times, even when it's discipline, you still get them kids that when they see that, when they find opportunity to escape, you know what I'm saying, the discipline, they do just that. You know what I'm saying? So when you at
Right.
work or when you at school or whatever y'all doing, the parents that they not there, the kids gone. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They might get caught a couple times, get a whooping, or get on put on punishment or something taken from them or whatever. But they just gonna all that's gonna do is make them be slicker about it.
Right.
They gonna figure out a slicker way to do it so that they don't get caught the next time. And
Mm-hmm.
now that becomes a mind state. That becomes the way that they think. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Throughout life, like, man, it's a way around it. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I could do this. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I know I ain't supposed to, but I could do this. I just got to figure out how to do it so I won't get caught. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And they start thinking like that in terms of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything that they want that they can't get, with money, or you know what I'm saying, or just with their charm or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They got to figure out a way to get it because they want it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They got to have it.